What up, what up, what up, what up? Monday. What day is it right now? The 12th. Look, we almost like, we like halfway to, Christmas. We focused, we getting it in, we getting new clients. How many of you guys got one new client already this year at least? This month, one new client this month. Let's scroll through. One new client, two new clients, brand new, no reorders, no nothing. Two new clients. Everybody got two new clients. Going for your 5, going for your 7 new clients. How many of y'all got 3 new clients already in the month of December? Right? This is all it's about. I'm not going to ask what y'all volume points is. 4 new clients in the month of December already. Where you guys at? If you're not getting it, then you got to start thinking about what are we actually doing. So daily, the goal is to get a client a day. The day is to, just get a client. That's all we are focusing on. What up, Jenna? Spartan, what up? Nice. Gragzilla online. I see you, Greg. Nice. So, you guys, it's been a while since we had, an official guest speaker on the line. We've had a couple press team members, millionaire team members on the line. And today, we definitely got the honor of being able to have, somebody who is completely influential in terms of, Herbalife worldwide, you guys, worldwide. So it's not just somebody who, is my up line. If we go up four distributorships, my upline. But we're dealing with somebody who helped revolutionize what we know Herbalife to be right now in terms of really having a healthy, active lifestyle component involved with the nutrition. Everybody here been to fit camps, right? So this man and the business partners he was working with in, Santa Monica, they basically created structural flow to be able to bring clients and potential clients into a place to be able to get the 20% workout, to be able to introduce them to the shake, have that first sample, have that first experience, have a great introduction to a community, to love, and then also to hear about the opportunity and how to also use, the products to get them whatever health goals and health results they were looking for when they first, accepted the invitation. Travel around the world to speak, you guys, is so on point with the business, has created, and through that downline, he's created the massive amount of monsters that you guys know of, who is still also influencing the company and helping this company go to the next level, through example by what we're doing and everything else like that. So it's with my great honor to introduce for sure mentor, for sure friend, somebody who I look to for the answers, somebody who I look to gain confidence in, where the company's going, to gain confidence in if I'm even doing the business right. And, when I go on stage, it's always like if I'm looking down, if I get a good thumbs up, then I know that something that I said is landing the right way, or he's actually grateful that I said something that maybe he gets the chance to learn from and take notes from, which is something that's great to do, is when you get to take notes from, somebody else. Always learning. So I'm going to unmute the call so y'all can be really, really loud real quick in like 2 seconds when we say his name. So give it up. No, wait, don't get on y'all. Wait, okay. Give it up for 30K Chief Executive. And this is 4 Diamonds, so we on the way to Chairman's Club, right now, you guys. Mark Addy!
Hey, Mark!
Yeah, Mark!
Hey. What up, Mark?
What up, Mark? All right, cool.
I'm scrolling through, seeing all kinds of new and familiar faces. Great to see you guys. Totally fired up to be on the line with you here today, and super thank you for the introduction. Yeah, I give you the 2 thumbs up, my man. It's you guys, like I tell you what, I was talking with Super the other day, and he gave me the invitation to jump on here with you, and it means a ton to me. I know there's a lot of people on the line that I've met over the years, and a lot of you guys I haven't met before. So I'm honored to be on here. It's a privilege for me to be able to share with you guys, my vision and what's happening, what I see coming here in 2017. I wanted to share with you real quick just about my story, so you know who I am and how I got on the line here like this. And then I've got a couple things that I wanted to share with you that were some big things that we picked up. I was over in Dublin, Ireland with Super and with Garen, with Celeste, some of the leaders that jumped on the plane and flew over there. So I wanted to share with you a couple things that we see coming, okay? And I would say I see coming, but it was a collective we see coming. Okay, so you're going to be hearing a lot of stuff here coming up over the coming months. And guys, I got to apologize about the noise. We're doing the transition. I got 3 little kids here, my 3 daughters. I've got a new 16-month. Then I've got a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. They're all running around upstairs. Plus Jill's mom and dad are in town. So full house here. But you guys, so real quick, just quick background on myself. You know, my wife and Jill and I have been in the business now, been 10 years. And I got started, moved out to California. I was a beach volleyball player, looking for a way to get fit, help other people get fit. You know, I really didn't know what Herbalife was, but I was always that guy that was into exercising, writing meal plans for my friends. You know, how do you get ripped? I love talking to people about health and nutrition. And when I moved out to California, I wanted to be able to, you know, live the California dream. I wanted to be fit, be around other fit people, do something where I had time freedom, flexibility, all that kind of stuff. And I had no idea what that was going to look like. And I started on the Herbalife nutrition program because the person that introduced me to it said, hey, guess what? Herbalife is the nutrition sponsor for that professional volleyball tour you play on. So I started as a client. I got great results on the products. You know, I was super fired up about, you know, my wife and I, both of us, the results that we had. But I was really fired up about, you know, I had one place to get everything I needed. You know, in the past, I used to get some supplements over here and some over here and some over here. And I had this whole little mixture of stuff that I was taking. And I got decent results. But finally, I had one-stop shop, got everything I needed to get my results. And later, when I found out that I could actually rep the brand, that I could actually build a lifestyle and build a business and an income from doing this, it was really dream come true for me. Okay, and I share this story with you because I was a customer for 3-4 months before I even realized that there was an opportunity to make money. Okay, so by the time that I started with the business, right, I had results on the products. I was excited about the products. Then I went to a training and I saw other stories. And my sponsor said to me, hey, if you want to do this, here's what you want to focus on. Go out and build a customer base for the first 90 days. He goes, your job is to go out and deliver results. Get people, get them to write you testimonials. Get them to tell you their story. So I went out on a mission to get as many stories as I could possibly get. And you guys, I'm telling you, like that little tip right there, I'm so thankful for this, you know, the coaching that my sponsor, Andrew Coltman, gave me, because it literally has served me for 10 years in business, going out there and getting clients, people on the programs, delivering health results, and getting them to write testimonials. You know, and it's amazing how some of the stuff that I'm going to talk to you about today, I always think of my mentor as like, the guy's a genius. Somehow he knew what was coming in the future and equipped me to be able to do that. And the great thing about this, you guys, is it's been passed right on down the line, whether it's through Garen, through Super, right on down the line. All of the leaders today, you guys all have that in your DNA of that's what we do, okay? And so I'm excited to be on the line here with you guys today because we got some cool stuff happening right now. We got, where are we at? December 12th. Okay. So I'm going to share with you the past 7 days of my life. I've been getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. In fact, I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning with jet lag. I don't know about you, Super. Okay. But for the past however long it's been since I got back from that trip, it's like up in the middle of the night with ideas. Up in the middle of the night with excitement, up in the middle of the night, jacked out of my mind, like literally, okay, I got to pull out a notepad. I got more ideas, got more stuff. And then it's 6:30 in the morning. Super. Hey, buddy, what do you think about this? Hey, man, I noticed that. Garen, hey, buddy, what's going on? Hey, Celeste, I think we should do this. It is so cool what's happening with the collaboration of what I consider to be genius minds coming together talking about the future of what's coming in 2017. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a little snapshot of, here we were. I had planned on going to the Future Pres Team retreat about 4 or 5 months ago. Made the plans, got my flight, got my hotel planned out, everything good to go. Okay, so here I am, I'm getting ready to fly out. The day before I leave, I got to call Super, right? Super, buddy, hey, listen, man, I got to share something with you. What do you think about this? He finds out that I'm going to Dublin, and he's like, Mark, I almost went last year. I want to go. I'm like, hey, buddy, I'm leaving tomorrow. He goes, I don't care. I know what they're going to cover. I'm going. I'm like, okay, man, let's do it. I get a text message 20 minutes later. Garen Jones, Mark, I'm going to go to Dublin. I'm going to make it happen. Like, okay. Another 20 minutes later, I get a text message from Celeste. Hey, I want to go to Dublin. And I'm telling you guys, like, you got to get how powerful that is to have leadership like Garen, like Super Mario, like Celeste, like any of the leaders, right? That I know everybody wasn't able to go over there. It was short term, like real, right out of the blue. But the fact that these guys were like, we're going to drop it, we got to be there, okay, is super powerful. And I think that what that did was set us up as a group to be there and listen from a whole different space. Because when you make an investment with money and time and energy and emotion, you're going to get a massive return on that. And for these guys to drop everything to be there to go learn for you, I promise you, they got 10 times as much than they would have if they'd been planning on this thing for a year. Okay, so I'm fired up to be on the line with you guys because since we came back from that trip, there's been this massive collaboration that's taken place. I know that the whole Pres Team group, we've all been talking. We've all been talking about 2017. We've all been talking about growth that's coming. We've all been talking about how do we build the business so everybody can be successful. How do we build the business so that we can grow month after month after month and not experience growth and then slow down and growth and slow down? Because some of the things that we learned when we were over in Dublin, okay, I got to say, first of all, you look at the region over there, these guys are leading the world in growth. They're leading the world in sustainability, which is a term you guys want to be thinking about, sustainability. If you're brand new, sustainability just means continued growth, okay? They're leading the world in supervisor retention. They're leading the world in supervisor productivity. So all of these different things, they're doing stuff that's working. And they've been doing it now for about the past 3 to 5 years. They've been working on this. And the reason that I love being over there now is because they spent the last 3 to 5 years figuring out all the stuff that doesn't work. And so now we get to hop on a plane and go over there and get all the good ideas and bring them back to you guys, right? So that's exactly what we did. So here's the deal, you guys. So we got 2017 coming up here. And I am crystal clear that 2017 is the year that we get to thrive. I believe that 2017, a lot of you guys have heard about some of these changes that are coming to Herbalife. Okay, you guys got to get this in your head right now. Okay, I'm asking you to listen really, really close. And I'm telling you something I believe, deep belief. And that is the changes that are coming. We have an opportunity to build something bigger, better, more sustainable than we ever could have inside of the old way that we did business. Okay, now there's just some little tweaks we got to make, but you got to get that. Here's why I'm sharing this. Okay, this is a little thing that I've been focusing on and really think about. It's very powerful. Okay, how many of you guys want to have an incredible 2017? Show of hands. Okay, incredible 2018, 2019, all that stuff. Okay, here's the thing that you guys got to get right now. Okay, your performance, okay, how you do as a supervisor, how you do in getting clients, so much of it is dependent on how you experience 2017 coming into your life. Okay, here's what I mean by that. If you're looking forward to stuff that's coming, okay, here's an example. I heard somebody share this example, right? You go, I don't know if you guys have kids at all, okay, but if you have a teenage kid, I got a 7-year-old kid. She still gets up super early, okay? But listen, you get out of bed when you guys remember when you're teenagers, you get out of bed, right? You got school coming. I got to go to school all day. I got a day full of school. Like, you can't get out of bed, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, if you got a bunch of meetings and you got a bunch of stuff coming on, you're not very excited generally to get out of bed. You guys follow me? But you know that if you got the day ahead of you, like you're leaving to go on vacation to Hawaii, do you have any problem getting out of bed? You're like jacked up. You're fired up. Same person, same habits, same everything, but the way that the day is coming to you, the way that the day occurs to you, gets you jacked up. Like you get out of bed, you're ready to go. So I'm telling you guys, it's the same thing with how you're looking at this year that's coming into your life. So I want to program you. I want to reprogram, condition you guys to be jacked up and excited about what's coming. You got to get real good at talking about how great it is. You got to get real good talking about where you're going. You got to get real good talking about your vision and what you're going to build and the impact that you're going to make in the world. Because all of this comes from your language. What you're talking about, you actually create it. You guys follow me? Okay, so I know this is like a little like, ooh, okay, got it. The changes we got to make are not that difficult. You're going to hear little changes that are so powerful. I heard super when you made the introduction, right? How many clients you got this month? How many of you guys got 1 new client? How many of you guys got 2 new clients? How many got 3 new clients? Okay. Who cares about the volume? This is a little tweak. You want to be thinking people first. Volume comes second. You follow me? People create volume. Consumers create volume. Now, I understand that in the past, a lot of times we could sponsor somebody. And they say, man, I want to do what you do. And they want to get started in the business. So they're going to get some volume, then go get some people. Okay? Listen, the healthier approach to this is, wait a second. What are you getting volume for? You don't have any people yet. I don't want you. Here's the rule here. No credit cards. No credit cards. No. Get the people. People create volume. When you do that, you have healthy, sustainable business. You guys follow me here? Okay, and it's just a little teeny tweak in how we do things. What that means is we need to get really good at helping people get clients. We got to get really good at talking about health results. We got to get really good about following up with people. I believe that follow-up is more important than ever before. Your ability to follow up with someone, connect with them, help them get health results is the key to your future. It's the key to people bringing you people. You're going to hear us develop language to help support you with this. Okay? But when I say language, the things that you say to someone so that they go tell other people for them, not for you, but for them. One of the things that we took on from the Dublin event was like, hey man, dude, we got to get you a couple challenge partners. We got to help you find a couple challenge partners, which is different than, hey, can you go get me some referrals? Do you see the difference there? Just a little tweak. We tell someone, hey, we got to find you a couple accountability partners because we know if you got some friends doing this with you, you're going to get better results. You want people doing it for them, not for you. Because when they do it for them, they're going to get better results. Okay? So little tweaks like this, we're going to continue to continue working on as a group. That language takes time to develop. And the more of us that do it, the better we get at learning. Wow, that worked. Oh, wait a minute. I added something. Now I'm saying this. So this is where we need you guys. We need the brain power. We need the collective thought to develop this consumer-driven language. That's all that means, consumer-driven. Okay? Customers, getting results, telling other people. They bring people. That's consumer-driven. Okay? So a couple other things I want you to think about. Again, super, the introduction you did, fantastic on the concept of consumers, not volume. You're going to hear the marketing plan taught based on the number of consumers. You know, we keep hearing this 500 by 3 plus 2, or the active member program, right? You guys have heard this concept. We want to change our thinking. It's not 500. It's 5 to 7. Do you guys understand how powerful it is when, if you have someone, just imagine right now, you have somebody on your team and they go get 5 to 7 clients, how valuable that is compared to somebody who says, hey, I got a new guy and he bought 500 volume points. One guy bought 500. The other guy has 5 to 7 clients. You want to start to recognize the 5 to 7 clients, assuming you follow up with them, man, they got that volume and it's going down in a shake, like right into their mouth and out. They got to reorder. Okay? They got to reorder. That volume's basically gone. The guy who bought 500 volume points, he's going, I got to get rid of this stuff. I need to find some clients. Okay. It's not necessarily gone. And what that means is next month comes around, and if your guy still got 500 points or 300 points or whatever still on his shelf, he's going, I don't need to order anything this month. So that means your volume drops off. Okay. But here's the thing you got to get. You want to start to think of your business. This is like upper level stuff here. Is you want to think about your business in terms of consumers. The more people you have consuming in your business, the more stable and sustainable your business is. Here's what I mean by that. If you have, let's just use an example. If you have 100 people that are drinking shakes for breakfast. They're doing a basic program. Okay? A breakfast program. That's about 100 volume points. 100 volume points over 100 people, that's 10,000 volume points. Your active world team. Okay? That doesn't mean you have 100 clients. That means, of course, you've got some supervisors in there. Okay? But you guys get, if you've got 100 people in your downline drinking shakes on a breakfast program, you've got active world team done. You want to get team double that number. Now, here's the cool thing about it. 100 clients. 100 people drinking shakes for breakfast, and you do a little bit of follow-up with these people. How many of you guys just stop eating breakfast and don't eat breakfast anymore? People have to eat every single day. You guys get that? You're not going to have 100 people go, hey man, I stopped eating breakfast. I don't need those shakes anymore. You start to see how much more sustainable the volume is. And this is the stuff that we learned in Dublin. Okay, and I don't want to go through a whole training in here, but you want to be listening, okay? Pay attention to the terms like people create volume. You're going to hear Super and all of the leaders talking about your consumer group. Okay? Your consumer group is powerful. Your consumer group is the number of people that you have inside of your personal volume that make up your volume. Okay, we're going to do trainings on how to draw it. We're going to do trainings on how to grow it. We're going to do trainings on how to deepen it. What you got to get right now, consumer group. So if you hear the word CG, right, consumer group, that's what that means. The bigger the consumer group, the more stable your volume is every month. And I promise you, as you grow this thing, you're going to be able to get to 5,000, 7,500, 10,000 volume points. But it's going to be stuff that comes in month after month after month after month. Okay, it's volume, you can count on it. Okay, so we got consumer groups. You're going to hear us talking more about referral. Like when I say referral, we're going to create a whole new language around referrals. Not just, hey, can you bring me some referrals, or do you have any for me? We're going to teach you guys, as a group of leaders, we're going to teach you guys the language to get people to get themselves referrals. Okay, to get themselves partners, or as I said earlier, challenge partners and things like that. So, I don't want to keep you guys on the line forever tonight. I know, here we are at 29 minutes. Here's what I have to say to you. We are at December 12th. And I'm asking you guys to get yourselves jacked up and excited to the point that you're waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, just because you're excited about the future that you're living into. When you really get that what we're going to create is so much more powerful than anything that's ever been created before or ever could have been created before, you'll start waking up in the middle of the night. Okay, and so you go, okay, how do I do that? How do I get jacked up? Real simple, you guys. Go back to the basics. Ready? Number one, new health results. You got to get yourself jacked up about new health results. And I'm telling you, you got to do it now so that you're 2 to 3 weeks ahead of your clients. You don't want to start January. You got to be ahead of your clients. 2 to 3 weeks. You need your clients going, I want what you got right now. You don't want them sitting on the side going, well, let's see how it works for you, and then come back to me. You guys get it? Okay, so this is the starting line, December 12th, right now. New goals. Next one, new clients. Practice this now. The business, you learn this business through doing. I promise you, the more clients you get, the smarter you are, the more experience you have, the more you have to deal with stuff like, oh, this guy, he lost 5 pounds. This guy didn't lose any pounds. This guy's happy. He brought me 3 referrals. Wow, I'm learning because you're in action. You learn by getting in action, by getting clients. You can sit and read books and think about it, make posts all day, but getting clients is the access to growth and learning, okay? The other one, new vision. New vision. 2017, new vision. You guys got to be dreaming about growth. You got to be dreaming about sustainability. You got to be dreaming about your future. I believe this is the greatest opportunity ever. I believe this is unlike anything that's ever been available to us before. So you got to get yourself a new vision. Jill and I just made a massive investment. We're starting fresh, back on the court. I got to get into a space. I got to get some clients. I got to get some fit clubs going. I got to get my own health results going. So we're in this thing with you, okay? So new vision, new clients, new health goals. Keep yourselves plugged in through the holidays, okay? Listen, beat November. You guys got to beat November. December beats November. Write that down in your notes. December beats November. And speak it. Tell everybody on your team, December beats November. Tell all your clients, better results coming this month. Tell all your team members, better results coming this month. Tell your family, better results coming this month. Tell your upline, better results coming this month. Tell your downline, better results coming this month. Everything, just put that stuff into action. So that's what I got. Super. I'm fired up to be on the line. It's really cool seeing a lot of new faces, a lot of you guys that I haven't met before. I'm reading through some of the comments. I love it. You guys jack me up. I love the cool terms that Super always comes up with, CG life and the IE stuff like that. So, hey, listen, I think there's going to be some really cool opportunities for all of us to meet each other and really come together. You know, your leadership team, not only Super Garen, right on up through Brian and everything, but Jonathan and Celeste and Laura and Keon and the whole crew. We're coming together, right, as a group of minds to come up with some really, really powerful stuff to share with you guys. So with that said, like I said, I'm honored to be on the call with you guys, fired up to be here. If there's anything I can do to support, obviously you guys can reach out to me. I love it. I'm seeing the notes there. Thank you for sharing that. Super. I'm going to turn it back to you, buddy. Put myself on mute here. If there's anything else you need, I'm here for you, buddy, okay?
Oh, man, appreciate that, Martin. Yo, hey, look, there's things that I've said that just got resaid, and it just landed different. There's things that I learned. There's things that we might have – look, there's things we learned 4.5 years ago, but being a sponge, being open to everything, being excited, like he said, about 2017, about being in Dublin, Ireland, about thinking about a business that goes up like this and doesn't do any roller coaster dips, no matter how much you like Six Flags. You don't want your money to go on Six Flags. You know, you want your money six figures, no Six Flags money, baby, right? So, you know, just hearing some of the things and writing them down, I'm like writing down this stuff and I'm like, yo, we didn't have to write down anything new. And that's like the beauty of the business. It's the simplicity of this business is that all you have to do is have a new excitement and a new feeling and a new vision. And then the things that you need to hear are going to hit you in a new way for you to be able to prepare yourself into that type of action that's going to make everything line up, and then the action is going to give you the proof of it, and then it's going to be a lot easier to teach, and it's going to be a lot easier to fully understand because you're going to be like, yo, and then I did it, and I did it, and I did it, and then you're going to be able to say it. And so, man, thank you very, very much for that, Mark. Can we do maybe like a 2 or 3 question just for anybody real quick? All right, you guys, 2 or 3 questions. Unmute yourself. First one, get to ask it. I hear that. Whoever did that, who's that?
Yo, it's Wiley. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, buddy. What's going on?
All right, cool. So I like what Super's just saying about like how a lot of things that you said that we probably heard before, they really landed differently, just the verbiages that were being used. What do you think is the most important thing that you took back from the Dublin, Ireland, from the learning that as far as like the verbiages and the way they were speaking the language over there? What do you think the most important thing that you feel like you just really hit home that you took back?
Great question, buddy. Tell you what, here's what I got deep there. Was crystal clear that we are a nutrition company that delivers health results. Primary, first and foremost. Okay, I got it. That the more of the impact we go out and make in the marketplace, the more people that get results on the Herbalife Nutrition Program, the more the marketplace is like, yeah, they're that nutrition company. Yeah, they're that nutrition company. That we're going to be the ones, right, through delivering health results, getting clients on nutrition programs who are getting results and sharing with other people. That's how we change the world. That's how we give people access to then at some point participate in the marketing plan. Okay, so the biggest thing I got is that really consumer focus, right? The whole training over there. Do they register people in their business? Absolutely. But the consumer focus, right? They've got a process they take people through. It's about customers. And then from there, grooming customers, getting results, sharing with a couple people, having them go, whoa, like, yeah, this is cool. Like I got people that make sense so that they can actually see the business working for them because they've already done it. Does that make sense? So it was really just a crystal clear focus. Here's the game, man. The person with the most clients in this wins. The person who's delivering the most value in the marketplace is clients who are getting results. And when I say clients, I don't mean just selling products. It's like crazy follow-up delivery of value with Fit Club and coaching and your tips and inspiration and That's what it takes to create a lifelong customer. Lifelong customer is the focus for us. Okay, I hope that helps, buddy. Great question, though. Really, really right on point.
Very, very good question. Anybody else got one question? First person I hear gets to ask it. Oh, y'all scared of Mark. Joby.
Hi. Hey, what's going on, Mark? My question is, how do you feel about like lately? I've been doing the 3-day trials that leads into like a $100 plan. How do you feel like is that a good focus to keep doing, or no?
Hey, listen. Okay, and again, I'm not super familiar with what system you're following, whether it's a trial into a program or a wellness profile into a program. Okay, the key is that you're getting clients. All right, and so I don't want to de-edify anything. It all works. Okay, the thing is you got to work. Okay, so what I would say is talk to your upline, get together. If you guys are following a trial process, if that's the case, then run with it and collect your numbers so that you can validate it for other people. If you're doing, invite people to a fit camp and getting a little mini wellness profile, and then they're starting on a program, that works too. Okay, so it's important. There's no like magic bullet here that says, ooh, the trials are going to solve everything. The trials are fantastic if you work the trials. I think a wellness profile into a program is also fantastic if you work the wellness profile into a program. Okay, so I hope that answers the question that you have. A lot of times people are looking for like the magic, like, hey, it's the new thing. It's going to solve everything. Nope. The only thing that's going to solve everything is going out and working, like running it. Whatever system that you guys together as a leadership team come up with, I will say the more aligned that you can be, the more validation you're going to have. You're going to be able to learn from each other and share, right? You're going to be able to go, okay, we can tweak that. We're growing, because there's lots of stories and validation of what you're doing. So I would say just work together with your leadership team on what flow are we going to follow, and then just run it, man. Again, great question, though.
Thank you.
Super, you're on mute, buddy.
All right, you guys. Third, it happens all the time. Like, that's just one of the things I'll be doing. I'll be excited. Look, third and final question. First person out here gets to ask it.
Whoop. Right. What's up, everybody? Ruben Valadez. Mark, I'm just curious, on your journey, what was the most difficult thing you had to overcome, and how did you do it?
All right. Great question. So I think that there's been different things along the way that were difficult to overcome. Okay, different challenges along the way. It's interesting. I think that for me, I'm going to share with you the most difficult thing for me to overcome. And I think that this is a crucial thing for people is, I'm assuming there's a lot of supervisors on the line right now. Okay. So when I started in the business, I had a lot of success working with my friends and family, right? Working with my mom and my brothers and Jill's parents, and, had a lot of success with circle of influence. And there comes this point in time where you've talked to your circle of influence, you talk to your friends and family, and it's like, hey, hang on a minute, I need to be in business. Like, I'm going to have to talk to more than just my mom and dad, brother and sister and best friends. So I'm going to have to get out there and make an impact in the world and meet new people. And for me, that was one of the biggest challenges because I, again, had fast growth. And then it was sort of like we didn't have the structure in place then to get referrals and create the, people getting people the way we do today. So I had a little difficulty in that period of time. And I believe that a lot of people do. They get off to a fast start getting clients. And then they go, ooh, I'm not getting referrals because I'm not delivering enough value. And then they get stuck sort of talking to the same people, like the same Facebook friends, and not putting themselves out there. So my big challenge, that I had was to really get out of that and get out and really build a business talking to people every single day, whether it's face-to-face, through social media, through whatever you do, inviting people to fit camp, You know, you got to put yourself out there and commit to it every single day. So I hope that answers your question, Ruben. Again, great question. You're going to see a lot of your team members, that's the point that they get stuck to. So if you can support them with ways that they can get out and meet people like that, that'll make a big difference in the growth for everybody.
Man, and I think, you know, truthfully, just to, you know, follow that up, I think that's probably, you know, most people's, you know, biggest challenge is making that jump from their circle of influence, that comfortability, into getting into the cold market and making the cold market the warm market. And, you know, that's all we have to understand is, you know, strangers get to become friends. Besides the people you were born with, everybody was a stranger at one point, and I might be the only person that was born with somebody else with me that knew each other before he was born. So, you know, everybody else had to do a good job of making friends and even getting the chance to love and like their own family members, right? Oh, man, look, awesome questions, you guys. Thank you, Mark, once again for everything. I mean, I think even just a short amount of time, it's been, you know, invaluable, even for the stuff that I was able to write down. So over the next couple months, just to be able to know what to focus on for myself, to keep bringing to the supervisors, and for, you know, the tab team that's on the line, the world team members that's on the line, and then the active supervisors, the people who are actually bringing other supervisors into the business on what they need to focus on themselves, myself, right? And then my team is understanding to focus on themselves, but then we're also understanding with being able to look at these notes, right, which are the points, and then we go into the basics of what the languaging and what I need to focus on too. And then once something gets put together in terms of a structure for my local club or, you know, community, just like any other local community, you at least can say, okay, what are the things that we're focusing on? These are the things, how can we get good in all of these areas so that here in Texas, here in Wisconsin, here in Florida, here in the other parts of California, we can have a great relationship with our clients, a great flow that our clients can get comfortable with, and that's easy for them to bring people into, and so that they're actually going to be coaching without knowing that they're coaching, because it's as simple as getting other people results, and having people help other people get results is our business. So, you know, thank you very, very much, you guys. Once again, make sure, look, tag Mark in all your thank you posts. Flood his Facebook with, you know, oh my gosh, I was on the best call ever. So much good stuff. And also, you guys, with you guys' notes that you have, the things that you underline, the things that you circled, which I know you guys take your notes like that. Make sure you share it in all the threads and groups that you're in, so that you can really just bring value to everybody else with the perspective that you were able to absorb everything in.
Super. Right? I just thought of one more thing, buddy. I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, like you guys, and I love ending on a super high note. So I think this is a huge high note, okay? You've heard this before. You got to get focused on the CPM conversions, okay? Preferred member, the charter preferred member. You guys listen to me, okay? It will have a massive impact on your business in the future if you have people who have converted to charter preferred member. We got, what, 17, 18 more days, something like that in the month. This is like an absolute no-brainer for people. You can call people who have dropped out of the system and say to them, hey, there's no renewal fee. We're going to do the win-back promotion. Get them back in the system. You tell them from there, convert them over to the CPM. They get a $25 gift certificate. They never have to requalify. A lot of these people, it's like, and they get the $25 gift certificate. You want to basically stockpile lots and lots of charter preferred members, whether they're at 50%, 35%, 25%. You got to stockpile charter preferred members. And I'm telling you guys, you can't leave it up to the company. You can't just cross your fingers and hope one day, oh, all my old clients that registered to get a discount at one point are going to convert over. You got to pick up the phone and call these people, email them, text them, call them. Here's how I look at this thing. It's the greatest warm market that you ever could have asked for. These are people who've been on the products, that have gotten results, at one point in time registered, and January's coming. I mean, they got health goals. So pick up the phone and call. It's like a race right now. You guys have got to make it a game, compete with one another. Who can get the most? Who can get the most? Who can get the most? Create a thread, right? I know you guys are Steven. I know you're competitive, right? I see some of you guys. Where's Crystal and Marcus? I know you guys are competitive. Make a game, man. Who can get the most CPMs and put it in the thread? I got 2 more today. I got 2 more today. I'm telling you, again, the most CPMs wins the game, has a massive impact on your business. So don't wait until the new year. You got to go right now, okay? I totally forgot to mention that, but I didn't want to leave the call with that, okay? Or didn't want to leave the call without saying that to you guys. Good?
Yes. Thank you for sure. Thanks for the reiterating of that, because I sure was gonna forget and just close the call off too, you guys. So once again, get them CPMs qualified and converted. Bring people back in, you guys. People are so open to just having access to the products and not having to go through renewing and wondering about everything and falling in and falling out. Yeah, that's what I said. It's a real word, but all it is just the way that we talk to people is going to make it really simple and smooth transition to get people in, you guys. So we have our action steps. And once again, I'm going to reiterate and re-say these action steps, you guys. New health results. Be 2 to 3 weeks ahead of your clients, right? So as we're going into the new year, let's go into the new year, you guys. It's the 12th. So even if we fell off, what we can still do in a full, 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, is going to be amazing with the products. And we know what these products can do when you're, strict on your eating and everything else like that. So get ahead of your clients, go into the new year ripped up and feeling good and excited. Get new clients, right? Get the momentum going right now of getting new clients, talking to new people. And as you go into the new year, take that same momentum into January. We don't even have to acknowledge the new year. Every day is just a new day to do the best that we can do for getting the client. Okay, you guys? And then lastly, which is one of the best ones, it's going to tie everything in together because it's going to give you your fuel behind the drive. And that's going to be get you guys a new vision. Right? Dream about the growth in your organization. Dream about the growth in your check. Dream about the growth and the impact, you guys. Dream about your future, and then dream about sustaining these type of things, changing your lifestyle and sustaining it. If you have a check that's gone up and down, then you understand how drastic that could be. And so what you want to do is dream about that moment when all it is crystal clear, when it's all just smooth sailing, as smooth as it can get. Right? You want to have a vision about this business. You want to have a vision about what Prez team means to you, what a TAD team level means to you, what the extra income around what you're doing full time is going to mean to you. And imagine the sustainability of getting $1,000 check while you're going to work full time or while you're in school or around whatever you're doing. Being a stay-at-home mom and having that consistent $1,100 or $1,200 check, as well as those clients that you can do. Right? That's what we're going for, is whatever you dream about, whatever you can fathom, or whatever is going to make sense for you. Imagine that being steady and consistent and even better and more fulfilling than what you may get at the job that you guys have. That's what we're focusing on right now, you guys. You guys know what we're going for. We talked about our promotions. We talked about JKO, VIPs, and everything. We know Disney World is coming up, and we're coming up to the last, couple weeks of getting and qualifying for Disney World. And look, Timber Moose is coming up, you guys. Do whatever it takes, and we know what it takes. The more people, right? They said it again. The more people you have, you win. So if you want your life to be full of a lot of victories, get more people on products, have more results, you guys, and all the good stuff that the company is set up to do and give us is going to come through that impact on people, you guys. So y'all know what it is. I can't wait to share this recording. I can't wait for you guys to, rewatch this and share with the people who aren't on, you guys. It's been an amazing, amazing call. Like I said, show Mark a lot of love. You're up line, up line, 30K, chief executive, 4 lines of prez team diamonds, you guys. That's what that means, plus all the ones that come from that. So it's almost 20. It is over 20 presidents team, you guys, in 10 years. It's monumental. Monsters all through there, and all we do is listen and learn and stay open to receiving everything we have. So it is what it is. We're going to turn the recording off. Let's go, baby.